The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steeler wideout. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the Bills quarterback. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Bills get the W by 2 touchdowns. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is the Broncos wideout. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Broncos use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And we're going to look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Alert! So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready! At the 60.
They'll go play action on 1st down. His first throw is an interception. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
They'll set up here for the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bengals and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's second in the league in touchdown receptions. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. He dodged the tackle. They can't stop him. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it to the end zone.
Kid, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Steelers 6.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Jukes away from one. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. All the left side. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Steelers 13, Bengals 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Complete to number
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches
Reload.
at the 32-yard line.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now off the play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Has him on a quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Smash, smash.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air now on first and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nice.
Shotgun now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's the one back on the handoff. 3 inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want. AFC this late in the season. They're going to check him out. First down, play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
They're going play action. Caught, nice game left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go. 18 Cardinal.
Going from the gun here. Caught out left. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 6.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He's going to throw this one. Complete out to the right. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Let's go. 18 cop.
Blown back, it's the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the double.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 20-10 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Stop for no gain. And now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. And the defender comes away with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd.
I hate eating while I play. I make so many stupid mistakes. Like, I'm trying to fucking eat and play. It's just stupid. It's my fault.
This defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
They'll run here on 1st down. Well, he had to power through one time. Just to get back to the line that time.
He's brought down
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 2 set of downs for them from the 31. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete, right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense, who right now has got no answers for his game.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Shoves one away. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready!
Throwing from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shut up!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again to throw on 2nd. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. I didn't double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's on the quick hitter. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Working on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Slot man's in motion right. 2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Come on, set! 19, cut up!
3rd and long for him here. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Design quarterback run here. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Pass play now. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Throw is caught. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll call his own number. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
11 yards on the pickup.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. It's a race down the right side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
60 Bison, 60.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
Steelers 34, Bengals 24.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fields this one at the 3. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Steelers offense headed out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Pass taken in by Sutton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
That's good.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. That's completed right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He takes off with it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He lofts it deep right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time.
There it is! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 24.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Cowboy, set, go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
60 Eagles, 60!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. That play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. I'm just going to go out partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And even if it's something seen a little more these days than in past eras of this great game, still an elite mark he's just reached. 1,500 yards on the season for him with that last catch. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Pass it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Goal line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. They're going to try and throw it here. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers continue piling it on here in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready.
Setting up to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 3.
3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Nice.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they get this down to the 28. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Let's go. Set go.
Man in motion
18
here.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on 1st. On target to Jensen. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
31.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away.
Can we please have some defense in this game, please?
From the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
It leads to second and 10.
Plowing up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 46.
Right up the gut. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5. At the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
He was tackled at the
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3 now. Another carry for him. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.